Hey guys. Okay, let me just make sure that I'm in my screen and everything. I had some issues with my software today earlier, so I think it's probably just good for me to keep myself where I can actually see things. Okay, so on the weekend, hey Tracy, I spent some time and I created the Home Sweet Home kit. So I thought I would come on and show it to you actually assembled because I think that for starters, the photographs don't do it justice. And maybe it's a little bit hard to kind of understand what it's all about. Hey, Kylie. Um, but it is really cute. And I can give you kind of like a reference as to how long it takes to put it together and stuff, because I did assemble it start to finish. And so I thought we would just take a look at the bundle. So for whoever hasn't seen it or doesn't remember, January is always National Paper Crafting Month. And typically we have always, well, we've lately, last 2 years for sure, had like a home decor piece. Actually, I think it's been at least 3 years because last year was like the circular frame with the flowers, and then there was a frame before that. Hey, Mary. So this year it is the promotion is called Home Sweet Home, and it's like a cut above kit. So everything comes included in the bag. So I'm going to show you the parts and pieces, and we'll talk about my assembled one. So in Canada, here is your pricing. So if you want to order the kit, you can just go to my website at chrisrobertson.closetomyheart.ca, and it's under the promotions tab, and it's called National Paper Crafting Month Home Sweet Home. So there's a big bundle and you can get everything included, and that's where obviously your savings is. So the regular retail is $87.75 and the discounted price is $67.50. And so I'm going to show you that because that's what I have in front of me assembled. So that's the bundle. And then if you wanted additional parts and pieces, which will make more sense when we walk through what's included in here, you can order the pieces separately. So there's a wood frame, and that's $20.25. There's the wood home piece, and that's $6.75. And then there is the paper and die cut. So the cut above kit part is $43.25, and then the wood circles are $16.25. Okay, so here's what comes in your bag. Now, I'll throw up into the comments the little quick video of me actually assembling it. But so you get all the parts and pieces and you can assemble it to suit your decor, right? So it's a frame and there's different ways you could put it together. Okay, so these are all the little icons that you can create. Hey, Wendy. And so they're themed, right? So you change the piece out dependent on the season. So this is how I assembled mine. Um, it's a wood piece for the home and then a black overlay. And there are two pieces of paper. So this is one side, and obviously there's a reverse side. And then if you prefer, there's a little dot, and that one's black on that side and gray on the other. So, and it's thicker than regular paper. It's it's probably like cardstock weight, I would say. So then you can also, so this comes in pieces, right? So actually I have an extra frame in the other room. I should have brought it in. But oh, the camera did not like that. Sorry about that. But there it's the, you can see how thick the base is. So this is the base and the frame on there. So it's double the thickness. So it tells you how to assemble it. And I picked the black and white for the outside. And then the home is only one, unless you want to alter the wood, which you totally can. you can alter the wood in lots of different ways. It's the same way you can alter the wood for anything that is cut. So it's just like um, veneer, right? So you can use ink on it. You can use shimmer brushes on it. Like this is what the home is also made out of, not just the discs. Um, you can paint them with acrylic. You could use the gloss sprays on them. You could alter it any way you want, really, to match your home decor if you didn't want to do the black piece of paper. So then this disc, you change it out. So obviously it's winter here. So this is the Snowflake, and it's very dimensional. It's fun. So it's like the folded pinwheel, and then the magnets are strong, just so you know. It's not coming off of there at all. So I'll just walk you through and show you all the different wood pieces. So you can order extra wood blanks, and there's magnets in there too. If you wanted to add different things on here, like different ones that are already in the kit, you could cut out your own with your Cricut, or stamp them, or design different ones. So let's just go here. We'll do another winter one. So this is obviously like Christmas, December. So there's some silver glitter paper in here, and then everything is just die cut. So you punch it out and put it together. So that's December. Here's like a little Halloween one, a little haunted house. So some of them, I will say, you have to pick one side or the other. So for example, the snowflake, you could pick the snowflake or the champagne glasses right here. So I still have those pieces. They're just sitting in my bag here. So if I wanted, I could cut out a piece of silver glitter paper and use one of my, because I ordered extras, one of my extra circles, and create the second one. So that's one of the ones that there's two for. I think Christmas, there's like a beach Christmas right here. So you pick one of these two. You can pick sunset 1 or sunset 2. I actually think you could probably put both those things on there. And in the fall, you can either pick the sunflower or the apple, because maybe you don't have kids going back to school. And then there's a whole pile of sports. Now, I didn't put the sports together because they're not applicable at the moment, as we're in a pandemic and lockdown and nobody's playing any sort of sport. But I have those pieces just set aside in my bag to put together later. So here's the pumpkin, very pretty, like detailed punch out. So, and it just fits in there. So there's that one. Here's the sunflower. There's lots of layers. And I, on purpose, have done nothing to these yet, so that you could see exactly what they look like just out of the bag and assembled exactly how they're shown in the photographs. So that's the sunflower. Let me just make sure. So some of them are more dimensional, so that's why they're not in order. Okay, yeah, we're going pretty well. We're going backwards in the year, but that's okay. And then there's this fun watermelon, and it's the layers that get you the little, like, so there's red behind here to make it look like the splattered hearts there. So it just fits in just like that. So then there's a summer fireworks one. And like I said, if it's not applicable to you, you could switch it out and change them up, right? And then there's this really pretty rainbow and clouds. So like I said, I haven't altered these at all. They would be super fun. You could do so many things. You could ink the edges for a distressed look. You could add shimmer brushes to them for more sparkle. Okay, here's the beach one. Like I said, I think you could still put the palm tree in front of the surfboard there. Here is the umbrella with the glittery raindrops. So it's layered, so you get the effect of the 3D without a huge amount of bulk, right? So then here's Valentine's Day, little heart with the glitter background. And then last but not least, there is a birthday one. So you could add in for somebody's birthday day or week or month. My husband and I have the same birthday, so that'll be applicable. We can have that up all month. And then this one too, very dimensional. So there's only a few that are, this is a springtime one. There's only a few with a lot of dimension, and that's these two have a lot of dimension. And then some of them, like the bow has obviously a little bit of dimension. The sunflower, you could also add dimension to. So I did not add also 3D foam tape. You could totally do that too. So, like I said, I just wanted to come on and show you how the finished result of what it looks like, because like I said, I don't think that the pictures did it justice. So then some of the other questions that I've had are, how long did it take to put it together? So I filmed myself putting it together. I'm just having some issues with the music that I put over top of it. But it took me from start to finish, and I actually didn't open the bag. I didn't look at the stuff before. And start to finish, it took me 2 hours and 20 minutes to put it together. So I thought that might be helpful for people to know. That's the kind of the time frame, minimum amount of time I would say you would need to put it together. And there's a couple of things I would do differently if I put it together. Next time, I would probably punch all my pieces out and put them in piles and then assemble them, versus I went through and took each disc and got the pieces for it and then assembled it. Like when I did the calendar, I took all the calendar parts, I laid them out where they belonged, and then assembled it. I think that is a far better way to put this together than the way that I actually did, like just going through and looking for the parts for each one. It would go a little bit faster if you did it that way. So those are my tips for today. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And don't forget about Goodbye 20, Hello 21. If you are interested in becoming a Close to My Heart consultant, this is the time to do it. So I hope you guys have a great day. And as I said, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer them. Talk to you later. Bye-bye, guys.